channel, A Trade of You.
I'm your girl, A-Marie.
And I'm One.
And we have the rest of the guys that are here in the back. Say hello, guys.
Hey.
Today our topic of choice is colorism, and we've got our special guest today, Khanom.
Hey everyone.
So, colorism is really big, even in this country. I know it's more vocal in America. How has colorism personally affected you?
Firstly, I would like to say the fact that we're talking about colorism says a lot, because clearly there's still an issue within, with all our communities, whereas my community and your community. I just feel like people till this day, they would look at women or men with a lighter complexion to be almost better than someone with a deeper complexion. I just don't understand that sort of mentality, and it's something we need to really change. But unless we educate, our kids and everyone that we know, nothing's going to actually change, because they literally insult people because of the colour of the skin, and literally makes them feel like crap, and that's not the way it should be.
All based out of ignorance as well.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with you. I think we do need to educate people. I think it starts at home. We need to teach our children to love the skin they're in. Like, I raised my daughter, she's like so vain now, but I raised her to love herself. I told her that the skin she has is beautiful, her complexion, her hair, be natural, don't wear weave.
Just embrace your own beauty.
Embrace your own beauty. And if anyone was putting you down, I told this when she was going to go to secondary school, because I know how nasty children can be in secondary school. She's 18 now, she's grown, and this girl, she loves herself. She thinks she's the best thing, and sometimes I think, oh my gosh, I created my stuff.
I have her hand, she's absolutely lovely.
But I'm so proud, because she knows who she is as a black woman, and she embraces it.
Especially in the day and age when it's so difficult as well. So especially when you have all your, your friends in school who are, lighter complexion or more mixed race. Of course, it's not their fault. But obviously, within their homes, they'd be like, look, make it, exactly. Like, do you remember that lady we had at work?
Yes.
Basically, it was a mother and daughter who I've actually known for a few years, coming into like store and stuff.
Yeah.
I saw her again after a year or so. Her skin colour has completely changed, because her mother has bleached her 14-year-old daughter's skin. And honestly, it's so disheartening, because as her mother, you should be telling your daughter how beautiful she is, and embracing your skin colour, whereas but she's been taught, different, which is not nice. And she's such a young girl. She's 14 years ago, and she's a lovely young girl. And the fact that her own mother is telling her these things is really disheartening. And she's going to think the same, and she's going to end up telling her daughters one day the exact same thing.
It's because we've been conditioned. I also want to make this very, 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 very clear. This is not team light skin versus dark skin. It's not bashing. It's a discussion, a debate. And hopefully we can come to some kind of...
It's just like, we want to share the love.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we're all one, black or brown, light or dark skin.
The same.
So let's just stop with the no hate.
No.
I love everyone.
I love people, it's okay.
My dad's side's light skin, they're red skin, and they're mixed, and my mum's side is dark skin. So I'm the product of interracial relations, basically. So
I have a good balance in my family as well.
I am Bengali, but with my complexion, I wouldn't say I'm classed as a fair skin girl, but I'm not classed as like someone who's really got deep skin tone either. But definitely within my community, I do see it a lot. Like the girls who've got more fairer skin, they are just instantly, oh wow, she's so beautiful, she's so lovely, but then like a girl who has more deeper complexion, someone will make the comment, oh, you're pretty for a dark girl. Yeah. But what are you trying to say? That's a backhanded compliment.
We've heard that. We've heard that.
The fact that you have to state that you're dark, why can't you just say that you're a beautiful girl? Yeah. That's it.
Exactly.
Right.
Why are there levels to it? Why can't it just be you're beautiful?
100%. I'm like, the thing is still happening till this day. Like,
things have changed slightly only because social media wise, we're being fetishized, black skin, deeper skin. Yeah. Whereas
that's only like the cooler, deeper tones. We wouldn't be classed as dark skin anymore. Back in the day, we was dark skin in school. Dark skin.
I was black in school. But now we're like too black.
Deeper toned enough to be dark skin.
And now, when we claim dark skin, people are like, you're not dark skin, you're brown skin. I'm like, wait a minute, when did this happen? Somebody should have told me.
Instagram now, there are lots of pages that really boost confidence of women of colour nowadays, which is great, because there is that
it's good and it's not, because then you find men that find you attractive slowly because of the colour of your skin. And I'm not your fantasy. Like, I'm not going to make your dreams come true.
A lot of guys have said, you probably got it too, like, oh, I've never dated a black girl before. I've never dated a dark skinned girl before. And I'm like,
no, I'm not your dream.
What about me?
No, I don't
know me enough to say.
All you care about is the fact that I'm dark
skinned.
skinned.
The person, they're not like somewhat like a test and experience when they go through. You get to know them.
That's how they see it. That's how it's flipped.
It's more, it's just not just skin deep, is it?
And in the black community, I feel like we've been conditioned. Let's go back to slavery days with Willie Lynch and his theory of the brown paper bag. And the lighter you are, the closer to white you are, you be in the house. You be a house slave. I know I be in the fields picking some cotton with master. You know what I'm saying? I'll be dead because I picking done. You ain't talking to me no time. I'm telling you that straight. I was not so she born grew and she was dead. Because I'm gonna tell you so. Yeah. But yeah, it stems from that, and I feel like we've been conditioned, we've been programmed to believe. So sometimes it's like it's learnt behaviour and it's hard for them to unpack, because like that woman with her daughter, imagine her parents and what they taught her growing up, how they told her she wasn't attractive. I mean, I had it growing up. I was told I wasn't attractive and that I was ugly because I was dark. All my features that other races try to emulate now, they were ugly and unattractive. These full, luscious, beautiful that God naturally blessed me with.
Now it's a thing, now it's untrue.
Yeah, now, exactly. Our features, when we have it naturally, it's a problem. It's ghetto.
Even tanning and like getting a darker skin tone and getting extra colouring. Yeah, it's acceptable, but you know, to be born with and everything, it wasn't acceptable.
Guys, do you have anything to say?
What's your views on it? Like, have you come across colorism, or have you ever judged meeting a girl based on?
Do you have a preference when it comes to dating?
I just think colorism is more involved in our actual culture, so whether it's Asian or black culture. I feel like white people will see even a mixed race person as black. For example, if someone like, for example, Ashley Cole, who's mixed race, playing for the England team, here get booed as because they class him as a black man. So whatever tone you are, with different races, it doesn't matter. Whether you're light or dark skin, you're black. But I feel like in our culture, I just feel like we're the ones that actually,
and we allow it as well.
And it's something that I feel that we definitely need to start, because.
But how do you feel as black men? Because a lot of it also comes from you black men, not you guys. Black men in general, especially in the music industry, you hear it all the time with a light E. Recently, they've been saying, brown skin girls recently, they've been saying like, oh, you can see with a brown skin girl, or they don't.
But even then, doesn't that still? Why does it have to be a brown skin?
They still don't say dark skin, really.
It's like,
and then you watch the video. Where's the dark skin girl who was rapping about it? The song.
Okay, dark skin girl if you're lucky. So
Eric left Love Island.
Yeah, I feel like they're token as well. Like,
I had to stop watching Love Island.
The dark ones in there.
Yeah, they got one
of each.
And let's eat.
One left and the other one came in.
Yeah.
One in Thingy Bobby, the actual Love Island, and then fling one in Casa Mocha. She ain't gonna last. So let's just dash her in, like dashing a spotter color. It's like they got a glass.
She made it through, though.
She made it through, but that's because Mike's there, and Mike actually likes. Can
I just say something about the music video thing, sorry?
No,
but you know when you look at like music videos now, like all the rap songs and whatever, you don't actually have like black women in the music videos as much. No. And if there is, they're in the back. They're not in the front. Do you know what I mean?
Speak, sister.
And I don't understand. They're trying to, say, like I said, embrace women and embrace and all that, like.
It's like I feel they have to put them in there so they can cover our bases and say, see, look, we do like dark skin people. We do have them in our videos, but it's not a balance. It's still the token one in the back, or she's never.
They're doing it for the sake of it, almost. But that might not be true. But I'm just saying, that's
obviously a matter of opinion.
It's not a community. It starts with us. So if we, as a community, decided to do better. Like the guys who decided to do better. And we're here. But if we had more black women or even Asian women of deeper skin, rich in melanin at the forefront, then that's a step in the right direction.
So in my, because there's one Bengali singer, his name is Bilal Shahid, right?
Yeah.
And he's so incredibly talented, and he's very well known within Bengalis, right? He's amazing music videos and whatever, but he has very deep complexion, and because of that, do you see that he uploaded a video, a music video, and it's amazing, so good, whatever. The first comment you will see is someone commenting something about his skin colour. What's the need for it? It's not something positive.
Well,
they'll say something to insult him and belittle him. They'll say things like black monkey and things like, you don't say stuff like that to boost someone's confidence. No. And it's just horrible. The fact that you're sat at home typing it on your phone, commenting on someone's skin colour, like what is actually wrong with you though? Yeah. Like it's not nice that also you clearly have something wrong within in your heart and in your head.
It could obviously as well be self-hate. It could be somebody of the same tone saying it that's hating their self, but they feel the need to express it because they're not happy with what they've got or what they understand about it.
You just need more self-love and you need more love in the home.
Sort of like educating them from young.
How do you feel, men who are brown skin, that when it comes to, because guys, you say it's like when it comes to being deeper brown skin or dark skin men, you guys are seen as strong, like women, black women especially, love a dark skin man. It's like he's strong, and light skinned men are seen as weak, as like, he's moving like a light skin.
That's something Marie was actually telling me about, which is something I actually never realised at all whatsoever when it comes to like black women and like mixed race men.
Even Drake says it. He's like, I'm light skinned but I'm still a dark skin, like, because it's seen as if you're dark skinned you're powerful, you're strong. So how do you guys feel about that, being rich in tone?
Yeah, it's always been about the darker you are, the sweeter the juice or whatever it is, isn't it? So that's always been like a strong thing. But that's the reason why probably the way that the image has changed, where they're trying to make light skinned people more popular. Because they don't want you to be popular and strong.
Yeah. But why is it not the same for
women, dark skin women, where we're
so it's like vice versa.
Yeah, because
but I think back in the days, but with dark skin geezers, people used to blaze them and that as well. Like from school, definitely. Back in the day, everyone always talks about the light skin geezers. They get to play and whatever not in general. That's what they say, But I think things are changing with the women as well because. Miss World and all them things, wasn't it?
I feel like that's it.
They cleared up the whole thing.
Why all of a sudden, like, I mean, I'm proud, I'm so proud, I'm happy.
There's
growth. It's about time
for change.
Yes, so I'm happy about that. So little black girls, little brown girls can look up.
And it's living proof about why you see all this dot lip business going on and that, because of they're trying to emulate features of black and whatever not, And then it's just living proof. You can't look at it and see anything else from it, because why would you do that? Why wasn't your lips that you was blessed
happy with?
Kim Kardashian is a perfect one. Got boobs. Kim Kardashian, like, you renaming stuff. You got K-rolls, you got braids.
No, it was K-rolls with box braids at one point. And I'm like, how?
Like, we've been doing this for years. Like, you didn't start no trend.
We all had the
doo-doo plaits. Like, we talk about.
She does it and it's cool, but when we do it, it's like it's not ready for school or the workplace.
You'll see online, like on this morning, where it's like there's a kid who has like braids in their hair or whatever, can't go to school. What's their hair got to do with education?
Oh, a little boy that had a fade was kicked out of school. I'm like, a fade, that's just a standard haircut for boys.
It doesn't affect the education at all whatsoever.
Exactly. It's not disrupting a class either.
It's hair.
Basically, to survive in this world, I want you to say in the UK, in society, when it comes to being black, you have to water down your culture, water down who we are, so that we can fit in.
Until they're comfortable with it being acceptable.
Fit in with their society and their ideals of how we should be, if that makes sense. It's not for us, but it's for them, so we're more acceptable for them, so they can, they feel better.
But I do believe as well that white people in general, I think they feel more comfortable to approach someone that's more lighter skinned. So I think if there was a dark skinned geezer and a light guy, he would be more comfortable to to approach the light skinned geezer.
But is that because they're like looked at like an angrier person or like what?
Yeah, they are looked at more angry.
Especially black women.
Yeah.
Especially a dark skinned black woman.
Why though? Because
she's more animated.
That's it. I'm very animated. We're very passionate and we're expressive. And it's oh no. I feel intimidated. I feel scared. Nobody ain't touched you. Like, we're just talking.
But I think racism anyway is still going on. It's still rife and that.
It's very real.
We're making little changes. But racism is still big.
Yeah.
It's still big. People want to say, oh, these little changes, you know, we're getting somewhere, but it doesn't cover up the fact that it's still happening. Just because we've got Miss Universe now, doesn't mean that it's still not happening.
Yeah,
doesn't mean that it doesn't matter anymore.
It's in the homes, and 9 times out of 10, it's generational, so
it's
passed
definitely
down.
generational.
Behaviour facts.
In the day.
Yeah, facts.
Loads of people are living in households at the moment, and that where maybe the kids ain't even racist, but the mum and dad's are racist.
Yeah.
So they're saying
You're not born racist.
Yeah, I don't think I believe it's learned.
Yeah, definitely.
Someone taught you that and you learned it.
Even black families that the mum and dad used to say, don't bring no white person home, you know. And all them type of things and that. Yeah. So obviously it is like bad racism thing.
Yeah.
That's the one
hurdle it needs to get. As well with people.
Yeah, it's all about ignorance, isn't it? When you're ignorant, then that's when you're more racist.
Or even the hurt. If people have to deal with their hurt about the subject in order to then educate, because if you're hurting and you're feeling a certain way and you pass it on to your kids, it's just going to keep on going. Rather than addressing the actual fact in the first place. Where is this stem from? Why do you feel this way? But I feel like there's a time in life where you can't then say, oh, because my mum or my dad, you have to take responsibility for your own
100%.
actions. You have to learn about it yourself if it's something that's affecting you, rather than just going along with it. Oh, mummy told me, so I'm just going to stick with this.
Yeah.
So,
But 9 times out of 10, when it's deep like that in the house, the kids tend to go the other way. Some of them probably stick to whatever they've been taught, and some of them will probably rebel against it and do the totally opposite thing than trying to make them do.
But even if you have like mixed households, I've heard of stories where the mum might be white, the dad's black, the kids mixed, but they'll call their child the N-word and put them down and stuff and be racist. So you can be racist and date outside your race.
Yeah, of course.
It is a thing.
It's alive.
Black people are racist to black people?
That's it. Well, and that's the whole thing about the whole colorism thing.
Well, they say you can't be racist. We can't be racist because we never oppressed anyone. Well, you can be, what's the word? Prejudice. Yeah. Because race, basically, you know, it's the upper and we're all brown. But within our community, we can be like, even though we shouldn't be towards like black and brown, Hispanics, like we're all brown. But everyone, even in Africa, then you have Africans versus the Caribbean, and it's like it's always
always going to be a thing.
There's always a thing, and it's always from us.
Yeah,
it's always us doing it to each other.
The other race don't care because, as far as they see,
we're all one.
We're all in the same bag. We don't like any of you.
But we're in the back dividing ourselves and coming together.
And that's the problem.
Difficult for ourselves.
We
want to get, have a normal day-to-day life and love ourselves, love everyone else around you, but if you're getting taught all these things, it's never going to change.
So it definitely starts at home, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Talk to your children, educate your children,
and us doing things that help and encourage like a positive outlook when it comes to deeper and richer skin tones. Don't be part of the problem, be part of the solution. Don't be bashing. Like, we're doing this debate, but we're not putting down anyone.
We love everyone.
There's good and bad. There's good and bad in every race, isn't it? Every race there's good and bad.
And in every shade, like, it doesn't matter, because someone's a light skin tone doesn't mean that they're better.
No, I'm attracted to both light and dark skinned women in it, so I don't see it's not a bashing light skin versus dark skin thing in it. That's what we need to really stay on this.
Matters.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's
but I do know a few guys that, like, for them to go out with a black woman, she has to be like, say, 9 out of 10. But if it's a light skinned woman, she can be 6 out of 10. No, facts.
Where is this?
Yeah, that's facts, and I think that's bad. But
where is that mentality coming from?
Is he a 9 out of 10?
So you guys, as black men, do you guys actually see that it's more difficult for black women to date? Do you guys actually see it?
Yeah, I think so.
100%. Yeah, I think definitely for I think black women do get a hard time, and I think it's because that I think they're naturally more stronger and stand up for themselves and things like that. And I think a lot of black men as well are a bit kind of weak, and so they prefer someone. Not saying all like light or white women are more submissive, but in general, I think that they are more submissive. So I think certain men want an easier life, and they're thinking, it's long.
Nothing good comes easy though. That's what
I
they need to
agree.
understand. Because you can have it easy in the beginning, but then when that crazy, if she's crazy, she's gonna be crazy. She's not gonna be crazy because she's dark skinned. She's gonna be crazy because she's crazy.
Yeah.
If you feel like she light skinned and it's all gonna be all nice now, and then when the crazy hits, then you're gonna be like, well, what happened? All out of the blue.
Let me say this: no one goes harder. No woman goes harder and fights for the black man like the black woman. But the black man, they don't have that same energy for us. No, they do that. They will see us drowning and be like, fine, but I'll pray for you.
I told you not to step in the water.
Not all black men. Not all black men. But I've seen it, I've witnessed it, I've seen it. Like how, if someone comes with a black man in the media, social media, black woman, whoa, this person's cancelled, we going hard. Twitter fingers like, oh no, you ain't talking about my black man. Let them talk bad about the black woman.
They start making excuses. Or maybe it's because this, or maybe because she felt like that, but you know, she has an opinion. No, just go hard for us.
Do you think it's changed though? Do you think it's changing for the better, or you can't see any different at all?
I've seen it like last year, I can't remember his name, it's some American like football player, and he was basically dragging black women and saying how we're nappy headed and this.
That's so stupid because I'm sure you came from a black woman. I'm pretty sure.
I'm like, your mom's black.
But there's loads of geezers like that, and their mum and dad's black, and they would speak about, you know.
I had that one time. A guy said to me, "You're pretty for a black girl still, but I don't really usually date black girls. I like white girls." And I was like, "Yeah, but you're a product of a black woman." Oh, I don't talk about my mum like that. I said, don't talk about your mum, but your mum was black. I'm sure you have black siblings, black cousins, and you're saying that you don't. For me, let me say this, because date whoever you want, because I know how to. But do not bash another race. Do not bash black women.
To be pro something, don't have to be anti something.
Exactly. You can date white women, whatever, Asian woman, whoever you want, but don't be like, black woman this, black woman that, black. Don't do that, because I will date outside my race, but I love black men. I do love my brothers, but I will never put down another race.
Because all for interracial relationships and marriages, we should never, you know.
Love is love.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I want to marry a black man. I'm just going to say that on camera. But I have dated outside my race, so.
Is that your do you think preference is wrong?
No.
Preference is not wrong.
I prefer black men, but I have dated not black men. It's not me, it's the men that are attracted to me tend to be light-skinned men, black men, or mixed race black men. But I do love black men.
And I usually get brown skinned men. I don't really get a lot of light skinned guys, and that's probably why I'm more attracted to dark skinned men, just because of how I grew up. I was always the dark skinned one anyway, and like going through school, you get the names and blah blah blah. But I never were at any stage for hating myself for it. It made me love my people more, and then I've always loved like dark skinned or brown skinned men. I've dated out my race slightly. But I always, the biggest attraction is more or less my dark skinned guys.
Well, it's not the same with me, because it's not that I don't like dark skinned men, and probably my dad's a brown skinned man, like he's mixed, and sometimes I feel like women go for like their fathers, but the men that move to me have always been light skinned, and dark skinned men have been like, I'm too black for them. So over the years, I found that I was like, no, I don't like you because you're not light skinned, you're not brown skinned. But now as I'm older, I decided that I want to date a black man. I want to marry a black man. I want my kids, they're black.
Yeah, that mentality has to be involved at some part, because if everyone was to date outside their race, then basically some races will become extinct.
That's true.
You know, there won't be.
You're gonna forget your mother tongue.
Yeah, but you can't mock it unless, you know.
Yeah.
For me, I felt, okay, don't get mad, guys. But at the time when I was like dating outside my race, I remember that when I was with the white guys, I was like, nah, you black men, you don't love us. I remember, like, we was like, black men were not checking for us. They were not interested. Like, black men was like, nah, too black, not on it. Like, I want a light skinned girl, a mixed race girl. So I thought, you know what? Let me try getting with a white man. See how, you know, see the difference. Like, see what, you know, see what it's like.
Did he treat you bad?
He did, but I feel like he fetishized me. Like, I was his trophy black girl, and it just after him, I was like, I'm gonna, yeah, black man.
But I feel a lot of black women that you see with white men, I think it's a lot of the time it's because I think they do prefer black men, but I think they're being treated bad.
Yes.
And it's like what you just said. Then they're thinking, you know what? And then and I do think there's a lot of the white men, when they do have a black woman, they really worship the ground that they walk on as well. So, but I think, you know, you can't fake it. So if that's not really what you're into, you're gonna end up going back anyway. So you have to know.
I love my brothers. I do love it.
So your daughter's generation.
Yeah.
Because you mentioned when you was in school, you had obviously issues with people talking about your complexion and things like that. Has it changed for her generation now?
Yeah, well, I was in school in like the 90s, so it was definitely show my age. So it was definitely different back then. They were definitely like, I don't even want to say all the things I got called and. Yeah, so we had Whoopi as well. I was Whoopi.
Oh, I was Whoopi as well.
I looked
at pictures of Whoopi and I was like, how was I Whoopi?
I was any woman black.
All it was the cheekbones as well.
They used to call me Whoopi. They used to call me Black Attack.
Yeah, I've been called a gollywog and things like that when I was like after Jam Jar. Cause back in the days, I had like curly perms.
Yeah, my mum told me about that. Why she popping? Why she laughing at us? Why she laughing at us? But my daughter, she hasn't really experienced it, and because I built her up. She's had like a little bit, but the way my daughter is, she laugh in your face. She's like, Mum, this boy tried to say I was ugly, you know. And she's laughing like, you
that's
can't.
The right attitude.
Yeah, you can't tell me.
The right attitude.
Can't let it penetrate.
There's a lot of kids are emotional nowadays, so that's how I try to teach my daughter to be like that. Like don't worry what no one says. Don't let them affect your life.
That's what I told her. I said, if anyone from secondary school, if anyone says anything negative to you, it's how they feel about themselves.
Yeah.
I said, you are beautiful.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with you.
And
And because of how she is and how I raised her, if you tell her nothing, she'd be like, I'm beautiful. And she's like, she basically just run in costume and she laugh because she's like, I know I ain't ugly.
She knows her worth.
She knows who she is.
But is she, because she seems to be just a strong individual.
Yeah.
But how about in school? Because obviously
her friends?
Not even her friends, just the school atmosphere. Because you said she comes home and she says, this boy called me blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So she's still going through that sort of
it's still
colorism,
there.
So it's still there.
It's still there, but not
as bad as it was
not as bad
nowadays.
And I think how it's set up as well nowadays, whereas back in school we didn't have social media. People are like trying. I don't even want to talk the business because something happened recently in college with her friends, where it was some Asian girls being basically racist to one of her friends, and it got messy. So it's still.
Yeah, that's another thing as well. I didn't realise that Asian people were that racist towards black people before until like around last year and that. And then I thought, whoa, I didn't realise that you was racist. I didn't realise that it was even like that. You get me? But they're saying the N word and that and whatever, and I'm thinking, whoa. I didn't realise it was like that. I thought that we was part of the
it was all part of the same.
We was all
you
getting.
know what? One thing I will never understand is when, obviously, I love Asian people, Asian, you know. But when they say the N word, like honestly, I'm like, you have no right whatsoever to say that word. Like, well, if you actually educate yourself on Black history and Black slavery, you will never utter those words ever again from your mouth because something is so disheartening. Like I've watched I've gone on my way to watch documentaries, watch films, and I've cried every single time because they were tortured, and the N word that they used upon them was to like make them feel like crap, and now not just Asian people, also white people, and they still also use the N word, and they shouldn't, and they need to stop.
I think a lot of people say it out of ignorance, though.
Yes, I'm about to say, educate them.
All out of ignorance.
One person actually said to me, "Oh, you ever have black friends, so it's okay." I'm like, "No, it's not."
I hate that sentence. I hate that.
And as a black person or woman of colour or man of colour, if you're of colour and you have friends that say the N-word and you condone that, you are just as bad as them. Because I had a white friend that said the N, and she said, "Oh yeah, I was just joking," and I had to switch on her and school her real quick. Like, you ain't gonna use that word ever again. Like, I don't play. We cool, but we're never that cool.
It's just one thing to ask, just don't use that word.
Yeah, and then I
What's the
educated
need to use it? Why do you feel? Where has it come in relation to the conversation?
It's always a joke with them. You know, when they get leaks on social media, it's like, oh, they was using it as a joke. Like, she was like, I was just joking with my sister. So I told her about it and what it means to us. Well, why can't I say it and you can say it? Well, I broke it down.
Even when it comes to if you're singing a song,
I always
and the
know.
word comes
I stand up like this, right? I'll be like, yeah, one of you better not say that word.
I'd like to ask a question to you, Khanom. So in the Asian culture, how bad is colorism? Is it a big problem now? Is it?
I think it's still really, really bad. Like, people I know, I've witnessed it myself. People who are quite even close to me, because we're talking about someone and she was like, "Oh, she's, like I said, mentioned earlier, oh, she's so pretty for a dark-skinned girl." I'm just like, why do you still have this mentality? Like, come on, let's make some change. Let's, love everyone. We're all
what
the
do you
same.
say? Is that what you said to them?
Exactly. I'm like, I pick up straight away. I'm like, why would you say that? Can't you just say she's beautiful? Like, come on. In our religion, obviously, I'm Muslim, right? In our religion, we're all the same. We're not meant to look down upon anyone or anything, and we all believe the same as well. Like, one of our prophets' close friends was also black as well. So then, how obviously there is racism with Asians and black people or whatever. It is what it is, and like they say, you can't, get with a black guy or get with a black women, but why? But then you want to preach about religion and everything, but then our religion teaches us not to be racist. So then you kind of almost going against our religion as well, because our religion teaches us to love one another, and because everyone is equal, and that's how it should be. But because of history and because of how we've all been raised, it's just sometimes never going to change. But we want it to change, but it's going to take time. It's going to take time. But I'm hoping after our generation, like when we have kids and whatever, it will change. But
you know better, so we're doing better.
Yeah.
Do you see it more is it more aimed against girls or guys?
Mostly girls. To be fair, guys, okay, I'm not a guy, so I can't really speak about it, but from what I see it's more harder for a girl than it is for a guy, because say when it comes to like marriage and stuff, they'll be like, "Oh, do you really want to marry her? She's quite dark, like."
Wow.
Right? And I'm like, imagine someone that's like, it's so horrible. Like, you shouldn't be saying
something that
like
you can't change. You're born this way.
I know, and like from their own family almost as well. Like, it's just not, if that person is a nice person, they're gonna look after you.
And is that Asian, the darker Asian girls or a dark?
They were saying for like a girl who's more darker, they'll always say like, "But do you really want to marry her though?" Like, but it's not right at all, because you're marrying that person because they're a good person, they're a kind, they've got a kind heart, they're going to look after you, be the mother of your kids one day, and build a family, build an empire. What's her skin colour got to do with anything? You love them for them and you marry them for them. It's as simple as that. I think when it comes to me and like marrying someone, as long as they're Muslim, that's the most important thing. They have to be Muslim. I don't think I can marry someone who isn't, because how would I want to raise my children? Say I couldn't marry a Christian guy because I would want my son or daughter to be raised as a Muslim. So I think for me that's the only thing. Really, ethnicity shouldn't matter, because we are all equal in my eyes. So I don't look at someone and be like, "No, sorry, you're not for me." If you're a good person and you fear God, and that's all I'm having, and you treat me good. So yeah.
Amen. They're hard to find though, girl.
It's
easy to say, but
I do think women. It's difficult for a woman to find like a good man. Like,
Thank
to be
you.
fair, like, I'll be
Yes,
honest.
thank you,
I
brother.
think it's more harder than women to find a good man than it is a man to find a good woman.
Way,
Yeah, 'cause I've
way,
heard-
way, like, because there's a lot of women ready to settle down and just want a man, and there's a lot of men running up and down just, and you know, so I fear for the woman
Until
still.
they're old and scared, pop down.
Yeah.
They just want love and just want someone to take care of them and stuff. But because of some women, like I feel like I'm quite confident and I portray myself quite well, and I like my makeup, I like my heels and all that. But some guys, they don't want a girl like that.
They don't want a strong woman.
It's fine, but I'm still a good person and I know my personality bangs.
Yeah.
So look, that is what it is.
You have to kind of stick to your guns, innit? Cause,
that is it.
Because the right one will come.
Yeah.
You have to know your worth, man. That's what it is.
No,
You
listen
know
to
your
the
worth.
brothers preaching, pouring into it.
Yeah.
They're pouring into us. Know your worth. I know my worth.
But you don't want to end up lonely, though.
This is what I say,
The
God.
house gets cold around these times.
It's cold, but I know who I am, and I'd rather be single, be on my own with my kids, and wait for God to send me the right man, because I'm not looking for Mr. right now. I'm not looking for a boyfriend, no linkage. I'm of a certain age where I'm looking for my husband. So unless you're gonna fall in love with me, marry me, maybe give me another baby, build with me, create a legacy, don't bother, don't holler, because I'm grown,
You ain't ready for
I'm
it,
strong,
then
I'm an
you're
alpha
for it.
female, I ain't gonna play no games, I ain't gonna
So
deal
what
with your
about money,
bull.
though? Does money play a part in it?
Money, as long as you're driven, you've got ambition. I don't need you to be rich. I'd rather you come with something, we're on the same level, we grow together, so you know I'm not after your paper. But I don't want you to be broke.
Yeah.
So money,
you definitely
so money
No,
does play a
wait,
part
because
in
I
it.
got a son and a daughter I'm raising, taking care of. I ain't trying to raise and take care of you as well. And I do believe.
But I feel if you're not in a position where you can take care of yourself, you're not ready. You
You're
have
not
to.
ready.
If you're
Yeah,
not whole in yourself, you can't bring yourself to somebody else.
and I don't need a lot of money. I don't like.
don't need to
I'm
be
not a
so
materialistic
traditional,
girl.
Like a lot of women, we just do want just
I
love.
just want the
and that's
simple
it.
things.
But I wouldn't marry a guy who hasn't got a job. Do you know what I mean? Because
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't like
But what
guys
if he's
that
got
leave
potential?
money.
I work full time.
But wait
so,
there, but what if
you
he's
know,
got potential? You said that.
dependent
What if he's got potential and you know,
It's
you know,
the
it's 6 foot,
circumstance,
6
though,
foot,
isn't it?
he's 6 foot, every other man, but he's got no job, but he's saying to you he wants a job and he's looking.
No,
That's different.
That's
You got that
different.
ambition to
But
do
he
it.
just said I wouldn't go with someone with no job, so I'm
No,
just
no,
checking.
it's not about marriage. Like, if someone comes to ask my, because it's slightly different when it comes to like, you know,
Yeah.
Muslim marriage. Say someone comes to you right now, be like, look, I want to marry you. I'm asking for your hand, like there and there. So I'll be like, but you're not working. Do you know what I mean? Come on, you have to have a job.
Yeah, yeah,
Whereas,
yeah.
okay, say
There
if you
has to be
know,
some sort of
but say if
income
like you're
coming.
dating,
Or
but
at
it's
least
not
a
mar-
plan.
Say if it's not marriage
Yeah.
and you're saying, you know, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. That's different. But I'm
Yeah.
talking about marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Would I
Well,
marry
you
a man
cleared
that
that up.
didn't have no money and wasn't working? Yeah, because how we gonna pay for the wedding?
Yeah.
You're right, girl.
I kind of want us to be on the same wavelength.
And I don't need a big rock because
I do.
I'm not a materialistic girl.
That's
I just think
Don't make me laugh.
at least you're honest.
One thing I want is one nice ring on one finger, and that's
Yeah.
we can have the smallest wedding
I want
ever.
look at us.
I don't need a rest of
Dating,
it.
we talk about marriage, now we talk about the wedding, right? And our weddings.
We got a bit off track.
Speaking it into existence. God send me my husband.
So back to colorism.
Yes.
So how big a part does social media play within colorism? What's your opinion on social media and colorism?
A big, a
Still has a
huge,
huge.
I feel like for Asians it's getting better because there are a lot of bloggers and makeup artists who are, you know, of a deeper complexion and they are getting, you know, a lot of great success and, you know, which is really good because they're putting stuff out there. And but one thing I've noticed with a lot of makeup artists when they do like photo shoots and stuff, and all their models are all like lighter and stuff, and not a lot of them actually use deep.
Dark skin.
However, I put on my Instagram the other day, I need a model for a photo shoot to do the makeup on, but an Asian girl with deep complexion. I had no one message me. Like literally, I've had girls who, you know, who are like I'm like, no, I want specifically a girl who has deep skin tone because I want that to be my main model because I want to change. And you, because the type of person I am,
Yeah.
I want that. I want to
We
do the
have those
opposite.
talks
I
all
want-
the time.
I want to do the
Someone's gonna
opposite.
start the change.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
like a lot of people like, you know, they'll want to use a fair model, but because I want to do the opposite, I'm like, nah, I'm going to
been
start off
done anyway,
with
it's been
using a darker skin
Yeah.
model. But literally, it's actually quite hard to find, if I'm honest. I
Do you
can't
find
one.
that's because they're shy or it's because they just don't feel
I
that
actually,
they're
do you know what?
attractive
Actually,
enough?
because I was looking at people I know
Yeah.
and things like that. I can't actually find one.
I feel like they've been conditioned to think like,
or they don't want to step out
yeah,
because then they would be in the spotlight. They would be that one dark skin
and they feel like they'll get. I love all shades of beauty, but I do think like deep, rich skin tone. I've always thought it was pretty anyway. Like my little sister, to me, she's like so pretty. She's 18 and she's. Have you met her? She's like, she looks to me like, you know, Nikki Perkins. She reminds me like a Bratz doll. Like she's got full lips and she's just got like, she's so chocolate and rich. And I was just always, when she was little, I was just like, you're so beautiful, you're so pretty, you're so gorgeous.
And look, I work in makeup, right? And I do, obviously, women come up to me every single day, like literally every single day, and be like, I want a foundation match. Can you, find me a
That's
colour?
what I was going to bring up as well.
Right? And I always say, you're going to be the exact same shade, right? Because, as you should be. Oh, they'll be like, can I go a bit lighter? Can I go a bit light? And I get this all the time. It's very common. And I get this with black women, and I also get with Asian women. And that's when my pro melanin
education comes
I'm just like, you need to love yourself. Your skin is beautiful. And I'm like, I literally give them a lecture, and they do need it, but they still ask for it.
I tried that.
It takes time until they're ready to accept it themselves and love themselves in the way that you see them. Then
because I work in makeup and I work with women every single day, and they still feel like that. So
that's because they're conditioned. I'd come in and I could clearly tell when I was working as a makeup artist who's bleached their skin. I could just tell.
I did it when you pointed out to me. I'm like,
I could tell, and they want me to match their foundation. They'd ask for the shade. They'll always go for the too lightest shade that's not their shade, and then they'd ask me what I think. I'd give them the shade that I believe is their skin tone. I'll do one side of their face of the one that I prefer and the one that they chose. They look at it, they think about it, and which one do you think's better? I say the one that matches. That one matches your chest,
matches your whole body.
Because we know hyperpigmentation, we're different shades. So I'm like, if your chest, whatever your chest is, I like to match to your chest because we know our next side different shade. They will go for the lightest shade. Think it looks good. What do you? And then they ask me, what do I think after they go for the? I think the one that.
You tell them what you think anyway,
and they still go for the one that's not their shade.
One woman, right? She literally, when she got so long, I'm not kidding. She literally looked like a ghost. Like,
they always did.
And then, do you know what she said? She goes, "What do you think?" I was, if I'm honest, I wouldn't let my sister walk out like that. I said it. I wouldn't let my sister walk out like that. I was being honest. Yes, I'm trying to get that sale and whatever, but I want.
I want you to look good, so I tell them the truth. But they don't. They don't care what you say. No. They would be like my colour or deeper, and they wear your foundation shade. No word of a lie. They walk back.
Scary, man.
Rubbing skin. I thought, honestly, it's okay now.
Yeah, rub it in really hard. To make it, they basically rubbed it off and said it matched.
They do that all the time. Like, no, you literally rub the foundation off your skin.
I was like, you know what? I need a sale. I got Target, so that's how you feel.
So social media is making that more prevalent because I think that they want to look like their idols, innit? Some of their idols may be lighter than whatever they.
And the dark skinned idols aren't put out there as much as the lighter toned idols would be.
Like me back in the days, let's keep it real. I was wearing blonde hair and I had grey contact lenses. So
that's what I was talking about. Them kind of
back in the day, now I would never do that. I look back at them pictures and you would let me.
I used to wear grey contacts as well.
And when I look back, don't laugh. When I look back at them pictures, I hate how I
insert a picture here.
No, even my graduation picture with the blonde hair. I said, why did I do it to myself? Why?
So I don't mean to cut you, but you mentioned Love Island, but the black girl in Love Island, she put the blonde wig on. I'm not sure if you said
but she's different.
She's
got diversity of it. She didn't go in there blonde and stick to blonde.
And then she switched back. But me, looking back, I started to think to myself,
because it wasn't even once in a while. You always
had that because of like the singers and pop stars that you liked. Or?
No, you know what it was. It was the fact, like, when I was growing up, I told you, like, I was told I wasn't attractive. My skin colour, my features, everything to me was not attractive. And I would look at, like, Beyonce and lighter skinned people, and I thought they were, like, so attractive, so beautiful. And when you keep being told constantly from your little that you're something, you start to believe it. And I believed that I was ugly and that my features were not attractive. I'd have my light skinned family, like the red skin, the Jamaican side, like, they're mixed with Indian and German, and they'd be like, one of my aunties, and I never forget, it stuck with me for so long. She was like, why are you so black?
And that's
Yeah.
the most stupid question that anybody could ever ask. Because
Like, this is how God made you.
I'm like, my mum's black.
why would you ask? This is the thing as well. Being
That's a wild
an
statement.
elder, why would you ask a child, somebody in the next year, those questions like she can?
I
You
couldn't
can't find the
put it
answer. How
here.
is she supposed to find
Yeah,
the answer
it's
to
a
that?
I knew what
Silly
she
bit.
said, but I just carried on doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
But being little in Jamaica and coming to England, like that I carried that with me. And that was like the little colorism that I faced in Jamaica. But I noticed the most colorism I dealt with was in England. Obviously, that was in my family yard, well, in our community there. But it was worse when I came to UK and I couldn't speak English, and like I was in school and I looked different, and I was fresh. I was speaking Patois, and then I was dark skinned. It was just like I was a target, and I used to hear it all the time from school or even up to college. I had it, and we went to college together. And I think college is when I switched and I changed because one day I just got tired of people talking shit to me because I'm black and dark, and it would be from black men. The boy that I cussed out was a black guy, and I had to cuss him out.
It's coming from us. That's what makes it even worse.
And since that day, I refused to let anybody disrespect me. And also, I took a journey on self-love, and I grew to love myself. I took out my extensions. I was like, I'm not going to wear weave no more. I forced myself. I hated it. When I had my natural hair, this is my natural hair, praise God. But when I first went natural, I didn't like it, but I forced myself to stick with it.
I wish you got those pictures and stuff.
I felt like I needed that, and then I was like, okay,
learn yourself again.
I need to take out my contact lenses because you're still wearing the contact lenses with your natural hair.
It's
I
like
did
a
not.
comfort.
I didn't want to do it. That was the last thing I said I was gonna do, and I took it out. And I used to be like, my eyes aren't nice. I don't like how my eyes look.
When they're the eyes.
Yeah.
See, that's the same journey I think that most people go through, or everyone that influences it somewhat, some type of way. They have to go through that journey of spiritual growth and that.
Yes, I spent time with God as well.
The people that don't do it, they're the people that actually
and stay lost.
And suicidal and things like that. And you know when you don't love yourself, and that's like one.
But I didn't even know then. I was just like, no, I don't hate myself. I love myself. But now looking back at old me, I was like, you didn't love yourself.
Yeah, you didn't appreciate it.
You needed that.
Well, I think it must be big in Jamaica as well, though, colorism, because loads of them are bleaching out there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Very, very interesting point, but we're going to have to stop here, and I think there's most definitely going to be a part 2 on this.
Yeah.
So we'd like to give Khanom a big round of applause. Thank you for coming. Thank you to the rest of the team for joining us and your input.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
See you on Monday at work.
Cut that shit out.
But on that note, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, you leave your comments below.
Thanks for watching.
See ya. Bye.